Simon, a man held in the Finnish Correctional Center, has pulled up 15 strong lawyers to follow up with his lawsuit just in case he needs to appeal his case in the P. James Street Court. Yes, this guy has pulled up 15 international and foreign lawyers to help him with his case. The question here is, who are these lawyers, and where are they coming from? Well, in this video, we shall be giving you a clear and precise analysis on how these 15 lawyers will help Simon with his case in Finland. This video is something you wouldn't want to miss at this particular point in time. In this video briefing, we have a fantastic news coming from the country of England, where a Nigerian with Igbo descent was seen chilling and having a good time with one of the richest men in the world. And interestingly, series of conversations was discussed between the Nigerian of EU descent and one of the richest men in the world. In this video, I shall be giving you a full and detailed breakdown. Moving on swiftly. Yesterday being the 9th of July of 2025, the eldest son of Charles Soludo posted a video on the social media platform, and a lot of individuals on Nigerians have reacted to the videos and pictures coming from the first son of Charles Soludo. So the question, yes, what has the son of Soludo posted on Instagram that have raised a lot of eyebrows and created a lot of reactions in Nigeria? Well, in this video, I will be giving you a detailed breakdown and showing you videos and pictures coming from the son of Anambra State Governor. Well, in this set video, we have a good news and a remarkable feat accomplished by an Igbo lady who works in Zenith Bank. She happens to be one of the highest paid bankers in Nigeria. Who is this lady? Which bank does she work for? And how did she manage to achieve all of this greatness in a very short period of time? Still in this video, we have remarkable news coming from the state of Enugu regarding the Enugu air fleet. As we speak, we managed to get insider info regarding this airline, how much the Enugu state governor spent on this aircraft, how much was allocated for this project, and how it's going to benefit the people of Enugu state. Meanwhile, moving on swiftly, while making this video, we saw a notification where a man who resides in Nigeria has fallen in love with an Olo, and this man wants to get married to this lady. He came out to ask Nigerians for assistance, giving words of wisdoms, and advise him on what to do. In this video, we shall be giving you clear and express detail regarding that particular case. Well, moving on swiftly, we also have a news coming from Anambra State. We have a sad news coming from Uniseek, a university situated in Oka and Anambra State, where a student unfortunately has lost her life because of a minor incident and a very minute mistake that's played out today in Uniseek. In this video, I'll be giving you clear and distinctive analysis on what played out in Uniseek and how a lady has lost her life. Meanwhile, we receive an article coming from the desk of the President of Russia as we speak. The government of Russia has invited individuals and citizens of India to do something for them. Yes, Vladimir Putin have sent a clear letter to Indians asking them to get ready because he needs their services for a particular task. So, the question here is, why is Putin asking for the help of Indians? Well, in this video, you'll be getting full and standard info regarding that particular case. Meanwhile, as we speak, Chimamanda Adichie, the popular novelist in Nigeria, has written and sent an open letter to the current and sitting governor of Enugu State regarding a particular matter. Well, in this video, I'll be giving you insider info and every single thing you need to know at this particular point in time. Anyways, with all of that being said, let's kickstart this video with our very first update. As stated previously, the first son of the governor of Anambra State made a post on his Instagram page, his Twitter page, TikTok, and all of those social media platforms. And a lot of Nigerians did not find it funny. A lot of Nigerians even laughed at Soludo. A lot of Nigerians has criticized the son and the governor. So the question here is, what has Soludo posted on Instagram that have raised a lot of eyebrows? Well, first thing first, take a look at this video showing right now on your screen. This is the video he posted on Instagram, but unfortunately, I can't show you every single thing. I'm going to give you a picture frame. This is the video he posted dancing to one of his music, a song released around 2023, whose owner Soludo was seen vibing to his own song, and Nigerians did not find it funny. Many believe that this guy probably might be a Gabriel. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, many feel like this guy has a very different orientation. Many condemned the governor of Andhra state for not raising his son well, while others laughed at Charles Saludo, the governor of the state. Well, for clarity, take a look at some post we managed to screenshot, and we had to remove some comments, so as to stay in line with this platform's policy. The very first user responded by saying that's a great song, keep it up. The second user stated something like, God, no Pasha Shah, while others were seen laughing at this young man. But then showing you right now on your screen is a quick background of Azona Saludo. As you can see, he was born on the 11th of February of 1994. Azona is the eldest son of Anambra State Governor Charles Chukwuma Saludo and the Saludo, hailing from Agwata, Anambra State. Spent his early years in Nigeria and the USA, later relocating to London and New York, where he went on to study in the Institute of Contemporary Music in London. Anyways, moving on swiftly. On the 7th of July of 2025, the Enugu state government inaugurated its fleet of aircraft. Showing right now on your screen is a close picture of how the aircraft looks like. But then, as we speak, many individuals don't even know the backstory of this particular aircraft. Many individuals have failed to understand how much was budgeted for this project and how much was spent eventually. What I'll show you right now on your screen is a detailed breakdown of every single thing you need to know at this particular point in time. It states the Enugu state government allocated $41.1 billion in the 2025 budget specifically for Enugu Air. He marked for the acquisition of 4 new aircraft as well as for related airport and cargo infrastructure projects. So, as you can clearly see, the Enugu state government has spent $41.1 billion NRA to acquire 4 aircraft for the state. This state will become the second state in Nigeria that have its own state-owned airline after Akwa Ibom State. Well, interestingly, based out of some info coming from financial analysts and specialists, they believe that the Enugu state will make a return of investment in 5 to 7 years if the airline is being managed and operated properly. In the same vein, one of the biggest novelists in Nigeria in the person of Chimamanda Adichie came out to write to the governor of Enugu state regarding the way and manner he has been handling the state administratively. We're showing right now on your screen something she had to say in reference to the Enugu state government and how they have been very developmental in nature. This article reads, and I quote, "The light is back in Enugu." Chimamanda says globally celebrated novelist and one of the most influential contemporary writers. Chimamanda has praised the positive turnaround in Enugu under the Peter Amba administration, saying the state's dark times were over. Speaking during a courtesy call to governor at the government house in Enugu on Sunday, she stated arriving in Enugu is a feeling of calm and very welcoming. This is the city that I've always loved. I think in the past it had some dark times. It seems to me that the light is back, she said. Well, kudos to the current governor of the state for putting up infrastructure and also being developmental in nature. Kudos to this man, and a kudos to every single person involved in making this project see the light of the day. Anyways, moving on swiftly. We also have a fascinating news and updates coming from the country of England, because recently a Nigerian of Igbo descent was seen having a good time with one of the richest men in the world. So the question here is, who is this Nigerian of Igbo descent, and who is the individual he was having a good time? So I'll show you right now on your screen. There's a photograph that you need to see and understand, and just in case you don't know who is in that photograph. On the left-hand side, we have a Nigerian, and his name is Aichi Oluye. Yes. And the guy on the right-hand side is one of the richest men in the world. And that individual is known as Richard Branson, who is the founder of Virgin Airlines. Yes. And this man is worth over $2.8 billion. Well, just in case you don't know who A is, well, showing right now on your screen is a clear photograph of him. He's a footballer who plays for Crystal Palace in the UK. But as you speak, there are ongoing negotiations to move him to Arsenal Football Club. Showing right now on your screen is a quick profile of this individual. His name is Ibri Oluchi. He was born on the 29th of June of 1998. His nationality is English of Nigerian descent, and his current club is Crystal Palace that plays under the English Premier League. Yes. So, Barichi was invited by Richard Branson. Like I said, Richard Branson is the founder of Virgin Airlines. And just in case you don't know how well this man is showing right now on your screen, is something you need to know. Virgin Airlines generally refers to the group of airlines associated with Virgin Group, the multinational venture capital conglomerate founded by Sir Richard Branson. There isn't just one Virgin Airlines. Instead, there are multiple carriers and aviation ventures under the Virgin brand across different countries and markets. Interestingly, under the Virgin Airlines, they have about 10 different wings. Showing right now on your screen is every single airline under the airline the Virgin Group owned by Richard Branson. The very first one here is Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Australia. We have Virgin America, Virgin Nigeria, Sun Airlines, Express, Virgin Samar, Virgin Blue, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit. These are all industries under the Virgin Group owned by Richard Branson, the individual who invited Oluchi to his mansion to have a good time with him and possibly play the game of chess. This is a full indication that a boss in all part of the world are doing big things for themselves and for their family. IOS have represented the country very well, and as we speak, an individual, a lady who works in the Zenit Bank banking system, happens to be the highest paid, and she also is from the Igbo descent. While showing right now on your screen is an article coming from Igbo History. In fact, it states Dr. Adora Umechi is the first ever female GMD/CEO of Zenit Bank. She's currently the highest paid employee in the Nigerian banking industry, earning around 875 million NRA as of December of 2024. This woman, like I said in this article, she's the CEO and the GMD of Zenit Bank. From this quick description, you won't even know how educated and how literate this lady is. As well, let me explain and give you more info. Showing right now on your screen is her educational and professional background and credentials. She has a BSc in sociology that was studied or gotten from University of Jos. She also has a BS in accountancy and first-class law degree from University of Abuja. She has an LLM from University of South UK with MBA from the University of Calabar. She also has a doctorate in business administration from Apollo University, USA. And that is not even all. Showing right now on your screen other certificates and professional degrees she has. You can pause this particular part of the video to read up and see things for yourself. This woman has done well for herself and done very well for her family, and also led Zenit Bank to different and developmental heights over the years. She has been the CEO and GMD. Well, kudos to this lady and kudos to all Igbo people doing good and doing very well for themselves in all part of the world. Well, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at a very interesting and surprising news we received just recently. Yes, an individual, a man came up on the social media platform to seek the help of every well-meaning Nigerians. He wasn't asking for money. He wasn't asking for financial assistance, but he needed individuals to help him and help brainstorm over an issue he has. Well, take a look at this article showing right now on your screen where this man gave a detailed analysis of what is going through. It states, "I met this girl online based on parole, and I fell in love with her. We started dating, and everything was going on fine. When I asked her why she was doing OS, and just in case you don't know what OS is popularly called Hollow in Nigeria. She told me that she's the one sponsoring herself in school, and all of her family members are supporting her. I intend to wife her, but scared of her past. I've listened to many online counseling videos that a woman's past matters a lot. She had told me she's now changed person. Then I came up with lies that in our culture, that if a woman cheat outside marriage, that she will run mad immediately, that if she can cope with that, she told me it is fine that she did whole show to support her school. What do you guys think of this gentleman that needs the advice of individuals and men out there? Will you advise him to forget the past of the lady and go on with her marriage plans and proposals? Or will you advise him to leave that lady immediately, because the past of every individual really matters? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But before you go down to the comment section to tell me what you think of that matter, you have to definitely pay close attention of what happened in Unisk this afternoon. Well, for better clarity, take a look at this article coming from Oriental Times. It states, Uniseek law student Jama Isabella Ajana, who lost her room key, has passed on after hostel mistress allegedly refused to provide spare key for her to access her diabetes medication unless she paid 120,000. The said article also went a step further to give us more clarity, where it states a law student of Nami University, Oka, has passed on and her colleagues are seeking justice as they blame her hostel mistress. Jana Isabella, an occupant of Elder Host Unais, and her roommates reportedly lost their room key and needed a new one. However, students alleged that when they approached their host, mistress identified as Madam Bright for a spare key. She insisted that they pay for the spare as the host's policy demands. The price for a spare key was allegedly pegged for $120,000, and the two roommates had to bring 40,000 NRA each. The students begged that they could not afford that amount right away. Sabella, said to be diabetic, desperately needed her insulin medications. However, their pleas were ignored, and Jana's conditions deteriorated until she collapsed and was rushed to the hospital on Sunday, 6th of July, and she passed on Wednesday, the 9th of July. Uni students are now seeking justice with the hashtag Justice for Jana. This is a very, very sad one coming from Uniska University in Anambra State, Nigeria. Well, moving on swiftly, we received a notification from the president of Russia in the person of Putin. Well, for better understanding, take a look at this article showing right now on your screen. It states, Russia plans to import 1 million labor migrants from India. Well, for clarity, this article also went a step further to give us more idea. It states, Russia is set to bring in 1 million workers from India by the end of the year, including highly skilled specialists to address critical labor shortages in its industrial sectors, particularly in the Slavic region. Andrei Bistin, head of the Ural Chamber of Commerce and Industry, shared this plan, citing India colleagues. A new Indian consulate in a part of Russia will finance all of this project by bringing in 1 million workers from the country of India. What do you think of this move that is currently being planned in Russia? What do you think? Do you think this is a massive one? And do you think something like this should be done in Nigeria, where 1 million Nigerians will be sent to the country of Russia or any European country to work? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Anyways, moving on swiftly. If you schooled or if you were born and brought up in Nigeria, there's a book definitely you must have seen or read in your days in secondary school. Well, showing right now on your screen is this novel or this storybook titled Without a Silver Spoon. Today being the 10th of July of 2025. This marks the day and month this particular book was first published in the year of 1981. Well, for clarity, take a look at this update coming from Igbo History and Fact. It states, on this day in 1981, the novel Without a Silver Spoon that was written by Eddie Euro was published. This is a remarkable one, and every single individual in Nigerian must have seen or read this book back in their days in secondary school. This is a massive one, and kudos to this man for writing this remarkable book that stand the test of time. A book that will live forever. This book, as we speak, is available in Amazon Bookshelf, and just in case you want to pick one for yourself, you can go to that website and grab a copy. So as you can read up and understand. Anyways, moving on swiftly. While making this video, we saw a notification coming from the Spanish police. As we speak, the Spanish police and the authorities has revealed the cause of Diego Jar's death. Well, showing right now on your screen is an article coming from Leadership newspaper. It states Spanish police have revealed that evidence suggests that the late Liverpool forward Joe was in the driver's seat and was probably speeding at the time of the fatal crash. The Lamborghini they were traveling in is suspected to have suffered a tire blowout in the new Western Zamora province early last Thursday. On Tuesday, police revealed that the marks left by one of the Lamborghini's tires and all the tests carried out so far indicates that the driver of the crash vehicle was Diego Jar. Their investigation has been hindered by the intensity of the fire which almost completely destroyed the car. Police have also emphasized that the location where the incident occurred is not considered an accident black spot. And this is a detailed analysis and reportage coming from the Spanish police giving us full clarity on and why Diego Jar's car the tire busted. As you can clearly see, they claim that this guy probably was speeding at that particular point in time. And that is why the car swerved to the left-hand side of the road and crashed by the corner of the roadside. This is a sad event that played out last week. Anyways, we pray that his offsprings and the wife will be able to conquer this hard time. Anyways, moving on swiftly. Let's take a look at our last video briefing and the last update we have for you in this particular coverage. Yes, as we speak, Mr. Simon is planning on getting 15 new lawyers. Yes, He's planning on getting 15 lawyers that will possibly stand behind him or stand solidly beside him if his case gets to trial. Well, just in case you don't understand, by the end of this month, the Piam District Court will give a judgment on Simon's case. And if the judge finds Simon as not guilty, the prosecuting lawyers will have the right to appeal the case in a higher court situated in that country. And as we speak, Simon is planning beforehand. And even if the court find him guilty, he can also appeal the case. And that is why this guy has pulled together 15 good lawyers that will stand behind him if this case gets to appeal. So the question here is, who are these lawyers and where are they coming from? First thing first, take a look at this article showing right now on your screen as we speak. Amanda Byrie has pulled up 13 different attorneys who work under his law firm to come together and work alongside him, being Amanda Byrie. Also, Galmers is going to join his legal counsel team to lead the 14 other lawyers just in case this charges lead into a possible appeal in the Finnish court. This is a massive one, and this is a good level of foresight for Simon because he has looked at the case properly, and you know that this case might one way or the other lead to an appeal, and that is why he needs strong hand to join the existing lawyer in the person of Gummerus. Anyways, moving on swiftly. In a video released a couple of hours back today, we showcase the fact that a court in Spain, a court situated in the country of Spain, has made a precedent that probably will be linked with Simon case in Finland. Anyways, just in case you want to watch that video and see how everything has unfolded, we have a video showing right now on your screen.